What's up, Pleasantville? As you may have heard, the Pleasantville Panthers football team came in second place at the state championship game. We are so proud of their hard work and amazing success this year. The village welcomed them back from Syracuse with a police escort and fireworks. This week, we're really doing a push for the village businesses and for you to shop and eat locally. I was able to talk to Paul Alvarez about it at the holiday tree lighting. Check it out.
What's up, Pleasantville? I am here with Paul Alvarez, the village trustee. He's also a vice president of the Pleasantville Chamber of Commerce, and he's on PCTV board too, as a village liaison. And this is Madison, his daughter. And Madison, tell me your dog's name again. Say Bailey.
Bailey.
That's right, her dog is named Bailey. But Paul, tell us really quickly, what should we be doing this holiday season?
Well, thank you so much, Joanna. I really appreciate you being here, PCTV being here. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight for the tree lighting. A big thing I ask of everyone is please remember to shop local. There's so many businesses here that really need your support. Going through this last year was very difficult, but a lot of businesses made it through. So this is really the time to support local business. It's not just about going to buy things. You could buy gift certificates, different services. You can also help local businesses by sharing in social media, share their posts, share with your friends. Let's get a lot of people shopping here. The village has put free parking, so enjoy it. And we, thank you to come out. Let's be neighborly and let's have a very safe and wonderful holiday season. So thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure. I love the idea for gift cards too. Like our restaurants are here that are amazing and delicious. So, that'd be a fun little bundle for somebody. Get a little gift, get a little dinner. All right. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy
Hanukkah. Say happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Halloween.
And wave that way.
Say bye.
Say bye-bye.
Say, give a kiss. Give a kiss, Maddie.
We were also able to get the grand tour of the new and improved Lucy's by manager Rob Catalano. He put his own touches and memorabilia in the remodel. I happen to love live music, so I'm super excited that this venue has reopened. Check it out. What's up, Pleasantville? We are here at Lucy's Lounge, the new and improved Lucy's Lounge. They had closed for a while during the pandemic and gave us a complete remodel for our town. And this is Rob Catalano, the manager, and honestly, a lot of this is your concept. Can you tell us about, we walk in, we go left, we go right, we go upstairs. It's what do we have going on?
So obviously, if for all you have been here before, you used to come through the other door on the other side. This is the new entrance. You're gonna come through the middle of the building. You walk back here. This is now our main bar, which we call the basement, which was kind of modeled after my love of growing up in the 70s and 80s, hanging out in basement bars. Like all our parents, our cousins, all friends, all had these cool basement bars that kind of fell into disuse, in the 70s and 80s because parents were no longer hosting these parties they had in the 60s because they had kids. Right. And the kids kind of got relegated to it.
It's all the leftover artwork from this used to be on the walls in the 50s, but let's stick it in the basement.
Yeah, it was like the parents had this stuff up and then didn't use it as much, and the kids kind of came down here, started taking over and starting slapping their, movie stuff and rock and roll stuff on the walls, all that kind of love of their, whatever they were into at that moment. But the parent stuff is still hanging up as well.
Right. Definitely a combination.
Yeah.
Can you kind of show me a little bit about your concept?
Absolutely.
I love the light fixtures. And
thank you very much.
it's very cozy in here, and the floors are beautiful.
Thank you. We just redid all this. The paneling went up. That was a fun addition to it, was trying to track down wood paneling from the 70s and 80s. But
did you resource, sort of outsource people that had taken stuff down, or?
I looked into that. The problem was nobody had enough.
Right.
So believe it or not, we had tried a place in Ohio that had stuff, couldn't get them to actually send us what we wanted. And of all places, we found it after checking there multiple times and never finding it. Home Depot.
Ha!
Yeah.
Gotta love Home Depot.
They came through.
So, okay, so you've got all the giraffes and the beautiful bar set up with your little shark thing. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the food. What's the food situation?
So food is kind of, I don't know how you want to, it's glorified pub grub. you know, for lack of better words. It's like high-end pub grub.
Okay.
But it's also, I try to invoke, with this whole concept, was to invoke your childhood. So what we're doing right now, we have like, you know, burgers, obviously there's smash burgers we do. We have a basement burger, which is a double smash burger patty cooked with onions, 4 slices of American cheese, pickles, and a house sauce.
Okay.
And then there's a
Big juicy burger.
yeah. And
What
then,
about for the health conscious?
we don't really do too much health conscious stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as I am health
A
conscious,
piece
but
of lettuce.
yeah, we have a couple salads and a few things on there, but most of it is really just kind of it's indicative of your childhood. We're doing
Sure.
TV dinners eventually. We have
love it. Tater tots?
That's so every one of our sandwiches or anything you order comes with tater tots automatically.
Okay.
We also have like a tater tot menu where you could add different stuff to it. We do a really crazy chicken sandwich, which is huge. We have these Asian style rice balls. So imagine if you took hibachi style Asian rice, but then made them into like arancini. So it's like,
Okay.
it's kind of a amalgamation of Asia and Italy.
Right.
So
Sounds delicious.
that's really fun.
So I see a lot of arcade games upstairs. Tell me about that, and how did that come about?
Again, like when I came up with the concept of this 70s, 80s basement bar kind of feeling was, you know, I wanted something to be indicative of that also. So I was like, 80s arcade games. I'm a gigantic nerd. I love arcade games. And again, I was just
That's so
being-
fun. I
yeah.
wish we had full-size arcade games in my basement.
You can actually buy them, believe it or not, but I'd rather you come here and play ours. Anyway, I digress.
Although I'm from California, we didn't have basements, so
That's true. Yeah, you guys always had to worry about it. You had plenty of
that
arcades.
looks like fun. Miss Pac-Man, my favorite. I'm a pro.
There's actually a dedicated Miss Pac-Man cabinet up there that is actually my cabinet. Like it's my actual cabinet that I kind of brought in here.
Nice. Okay, cool.
But yeah,
So-
so that was the idea behind that, was just kind of having my own arcade.
So this is kind of just like a chill place to eat, to hang out, to meet with friends, and then the front of the lounge is the garage. So this is the basement. That, what do you call that up there?
That's the Digital Frontier.
Digital Frontier, and then the garage is where we have the live music, and it's like going to your parents' garage and listening to your friends' bands.
It was kind of like the concept again behind this was, if you know you were a young up and coming band, where did you practice? Either in a basement or a garage. So since we had the basement, I was like, well, let's just turn that into a garage.
love
So
it.
you know, we'll give you a sneak peek in there as well.
That's awesome. Let's go there.
Cool. So if you come in here on a Friday or Saturday night and you don't necessarily want to listen to the band, you could always come back and hang out here. But if you're coming in to see the band, what you'll end up doing is we open this door right when band is done sound checking, and you'll enter into the garage.
Pile into the garage.
Yep.
Let's go. Okay, this really is a garage. You got
Yeah.
the tools, the old license plates, the TV, nice. Bikes.
Yeah, so again, the concept here was their band is now practicing in their dad's garage. This is all kind of dad stuff. As you slowly move towards the front of the room or the front of the garage, the kids have slowly started taking over. So there's more rock and roll memorabilia kind of hanging on the walls. You know, we've put this giant logo up there. We have our
Got a nice big open space for people to dance and hang out, and
yeah, and we took the
your
tables
bars-
out.
Is this the same bar? Or-
Same bar.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh, it
same
just
exact
feels
bar.
So different. Okay.
Yeah, I removed all the tables. We put up rails. The idea was that we want you to be able to have room.
Right.
The tables kind of felt like people were just kind of camping on them sometimes.
Sure.
And taking up
Well,
space.
as I recall, we ate in here too. So
Yeah.
okay, so now eating is over there. This is just for tunes and hanging and doing the bar scene.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a labor of love getting all this stuff on the walls. Something I thought was going to take me, a week or two to do, turned into, all said and done from start to finish, getting this and the other room open was 3 months, but there was a lot more time spent in this room than I really anticipated. But this is where I kind of really went off the rails.
Well, it really is a work of art if you actually really take the time to look at all the memorabilia and the stuff in here. It's very well done.
Thank you.
Beautifully placed.
Thank you.
I mean, it's spectacular in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of like little Easter eggs thrown
I mean,
into.
you got your little like tin ceilings going on up there. It's very, very cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's if you spend enough time in here, again, going back to me being a giant nerd, there's 20 some odd customized plates from film and TV that are intermingled with regular random plates. There's tons of signage in here that's from movies. and TV shows. There's
So a lot of this sounds like your sort of personal collection. That you
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff came from my house.
It's the Rob Catalano Museum. Very good. And also, it sounds like you've got a little childhood you need to bring back into your life a little bit.
Yeah, I'm literally like 15 years old. I'm 51 going on 15, I guess I should say. Yeah. So yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I'm reliving my childhood of wanting to be on TV.
See? It's all perfect. You know, we're both getting what we want here.
And you know what? That's what you can do at PCTV.
See?
Make your dreams come true. Little plug for us.
Nice.
Anyway, so tell me, when do you have live music? Are we still building up to that? Or?
Yeah, so we're doing the weekends mostly, but we're also picking up national acts as they come through, looking for potential off nights where they would have time. If they were playing a show, let's say on a Friday night, and they've got time on a Thursday, and they're like, you know what, let's pick up a small venue that we could play at. So we'd have them come in here, and it's.
And how are you getting the word out about the bands that are around? And
we're trying to plug on social media and stuff like that.
Okay.
We're just designing our website, building it out.
Okay.
It's been a little crazy, obviously,
yeah.
with
Well,
just getting
it's
back up and running.
the restart. Yeah.
There was a lot of moving parts.
Yes, for sure.
But we're getting there. It's social media. We're starting to blow up a lot more. We're doing a big push, and we're looking for bartenders. So if anybody out there is looking for, a bartending shift, come down and see me.
Do you train?
Of course. Yeah, come on. I'll stick you behind the bar.
Let's go.
Come on. You got the personality. That's half the battle.
Money.
Yeah, see, that's what it comes down to.
right.
And you will make money, I promise.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd like to be a mixologist. Can we say that?
Sure, absolutely. Whatever makes you feel better about what you're doing here, sure. We call you mixologist, drink specialist.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for showing us around.
Thank you for coming
and I really
down.
hope that Pleasantville takes advantage of this really awesome space. And I think it'll be really fun for us to have live music and like a gathering place for adults.
Yeah. I hope everybody starts coming down again. It was nice seeing everybody the first couple of shows we've had. We've got 2 more shows coming up this weekend. Powderfinger on Friday, Big Chief and the Midnight Groove on Saturday, and they are both amazing bands. If you've never seen them, I highly recommend coming
And
down
are
and
you
checking
doing
them out.
like open mic and all that again? Or?
So we're doing a jam every Tuesday night.
Okay.
We're building up to doing an open mic again. We're going to be doing Record of the Month Club kind of thing, where we basically pick a record and we have a band play it, and it's just be kind of like a fun little,
That's fun.
We're coming up with some cool little ideas. There's going to be on the 3rd floor potentially a gaming room for RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
For the adults that kind of want to, do that without having to play with a bunch of kids at like a comic book store or a gaming store.
So your website will have all of this as a calendar,
Yeah.
and we can just
Yeah.
kind of pick and choose. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm going to get a babysitter, and I'm going to head down to
Exactly.
to Lucy's and relive my childhood.
Yeah, we'll probably be doing movie nights. We've got a giant projector screen in the back.
Okay,
There's all this
that's
fun
fun
stuff.
too.
Yeah, so there'll be all sorts of cool stuff we're looking
Great.
and doing.
Okay.
Yeah, we have no intention of stopping it, just having a bar with music. It'll be a whole bunch of different stuff.
And everyone is loved and welcome.
Yeah, of course. All inclusive, the way it should be.
All-inclusive. All right. Well, thank you so much for showing us around.
Thank you so much for coming
And,
down.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
There are still great things happening in the village this week and in the surrounding towns. After shopping and eating in the village, you should check out Jacob Burns. They have some awesome films coming our way. In Chappaqua, they have a Charlie Brown Christmas at the Chappaqua Performing Arts Center, as well as a holiday train show. And don't forget that our local nonprofits need your support. You may have received our PCTV annual appeal letter. We're really trying hard to revitalize our public access station, and we really need some financial support to do so. So any amount would be helpful, and it's a tax deduction. Have a great week, and remember, PCTV is your community voice.
Bumpity thump thump bumpity thump thump. Bumpity thump thump, look at Trustee.